Hi, how to use your imagination for success. Before I get into that, just to explain, I want to sort of go through what our imagination is. It's when we're dreaming, when we're daydreaming, when we're sitting there and our eyes closed and sort of picturing things that are going to happen. The sad thing is that most of us use our imagination negatively. We think of, oh God, no, I've got that thing to do tomorrow. Oh no, I've got those bills to pay. Oh my God, my boss is going to give me a really hard time. Oh, my business is going to fail because of this, and this isn't going to work. So we use our imagination to picture all the bad things that are going to happen. And that is not the way to use our imaginations at all. See, the thing is, our imagination is probably the most powerful tool that we have as human beings. Everything around us, every single thing from the pen, the TV, the mobile phone, everything comes from someone's imagination. Somebody somewhere sat there one day and went, I really hate having to sit on the sofa to talk to someone because there's string attached to the phone. I'd love to be able to go out and talk to people anywhere. And now we've got mobile phones. And from then, these mobile phones are mobile computers. I mean, there's more power in my mobile phone that I'm broadcasting this on that put men on the moon. It's phenomenal, but it all came from someone's imagination. And the thing we need to do is to harness our imaginations, to use them to create the futures, to create the success that we want. And when I say success, it's whatever you define as success, okay? It's not my definition or anybody else's definition. It's what you define as success. Your imagination will help you get there. I think it was Einstein that said that imagination is more important than knowledge because knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Think about that. Knowledge is finite. It's what we know and you put it in books. Imagination is everything. Just picture when you're a child, you know, you're running around, you're playing cowboys and Indians, you're playing pilots, you're playing Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, your Jedi Knights, your monsters, your Tyrannosaurus Rexes. All of this in a little tiny child because they're not constrained. They let their imaginations flow wild and become what they want. And in that instant, they are a Tyrannosaurus Rex. They are the captain of a sinking ship. They are a pirate on a desert island because they're not constrained. They're not worried about what anybody's thinking. They're just having fun. They're doing what they want to do. And as we get older, that is kind of drummed out of us and we don't use our imaginations anymore except to put ourselves down and to worry about things. What I want to suggest to you is that you can use your imagination for success, but it will take some practice. We've all heard the thing that you need to, visualize your goals and then the goals will come true. Kind of. Talk about manifestation and all that kind of stuff, yeah? But your imagination is so incredibly powerful that you can think about anything and you can make it happen. It's the spark that starts an engine running. Yeah, your imagination creates the idea and expands on the idea to make it something that you can do. So if you can sit there and really imagine what your perfect day would be like, you know, the sights, the sounds, the smell, where you are, the location, the furniture, the people you're with, the weather conditions. Put as much detail into your ideal day as you possibly can and relive that in your imagination day after day after day after day after day. Your brain will start firing off ideas to help you make that become a reality. Visualization is incredible. Visualization and your imagination are the same thing. It's you're lying there watching a TV that's homemade inside your brain. I mean, is it Paul McCartney daydreamed the famous song Yesterday? He said that he'd been thinking about something that had happened, that had gone wrong in his life and all the regrets and such like. And then he just woke up one morning with the theme to Yesterday and worked on that. Einstein, I've already mentioned him, he was famous for being a daydreamer in school because, whatever happened in school, he was just often there, just off with the fairies, thinking about his theory of relativity and imagining things and picturing things, and eventually came up with this incredible theory of sort of unifying all of these different aspects of life and time and space and all kinds of stuff. James Cameron, who directed Avatar, one of my favourite movies, said that whole movie came to him in a dream. And what is a dream? A dream is your imagination. A dream is you visualising a potential reality. I mean, we don't know what dreams are. Some people think it's kind of like sorting out what's going on during the day and trying to sort of file it into the mind. Other people just think it's the brain just, relaxing, letting go of all this stuff. We don't know. Nobody is certain 100% what our imagination, what our dreams are. But use them. I've just watched a video on YouTube about an experiment that you can do to demonstrate the power of your imagination. You need a piece of paper, you draw a circle on the piece of paper, then you make a pendulum. A pendulum is a bit of thread with something heavy-ish, like a small key. And you hold the key over the center of the circle and you tell yourself in your imagination that you want the key, your pendulum, to move around anti-clockwise around the circle. And you do this without moving the pendulum consciously. And over time, in a few moments, it will start to move and it will start to follow the circle. That is the power of your imagination. And this comes from a book back in the 20s or 30s, I think. It's just a really good demonstration of how you can take control, how you can be successful using the power of your imagination. Imagination is everything. If you can picture it and you can imagine it, you can make it happen. But it's like anything. Just you wishful thinking, I'd like to win the lottery. Well, I don't think your imagination is going to allow you to win the lottery because somebody will win it, but that's a bit of a different situation. But manifesting a new house or a new lifestyle or moving to the States or Australia or somewhere else here, those things are possible, but you have to be able to put yourself in the situation. You have to be able to imagine how that life would be. How would it be if your business is thriving, if it's bringing in new customers from all over the place, if it's really doing what you want it to do, if it's giving you the lifestyle that you want, if it's giving you the everything, the money, the kudos, whatever it is that you want from your business, it's giving it to you. But you have to have this first off in your imagination as vivid and as clear and as full of, I was going to say directions, but I don't mean directions, full of detail. Your imagination will help you. You need to be able to visualize how this is going to work. How is it going to look? How is it going to feel? How is it going to smell? How is it going to taste? Get emotion into your visualization and you will make it happen. But sitting there thinking about something in a very kind of casual way isn't going to do it. We have to be almost methodical with this. Every morning when you wake up and every night just before you go to bed, those are ideal times for you to get your imagination on your side and to picture this new reality. Picture the new reality. Picture of you with this new business, making the money. Picture yourself being not debt free, but having money in the bank account. Think of things in a positive aspect. Get rid of the negative stuff and just view your future life as positive, as happy and as joyful as you can possibly make it. Because if you do that, you will achieve it. Your mindset is critical. Your mindset is so important. And to get your mindset on side, we need to use visualization and our imagination. If you've got a negative mindset, if you've got a poverty mindset, if you've got a bad money mindset, if you've got a fixed mindset, those mindsets will not help you achieve your dreams and your goals. And the way to develop, the way to grow your mindset is to use your powers of imagination. I heard somewhere that Some people think of imagination as like the untapped superpower because it can make things happen if you use it. And most adults don't use their imaginations, not really, not deliberately. So my challenge to you is to start using your imagination. Be like Paul McCartney, William Blake, Gandhi, Richard Bach, James Cameron, Einstein, Walt Disney, and all of these people. They all use their imaginations, they all use the power of visualization, and they all use the power of their dreams to make things happen. One last thing before I go. Let's say that tomorrow you want to write a post, but you know that when you wake up you probably won't have any idea of what to write, and you'll scrabble around and it won't be as good as it could be. Well, here's a tip. Before you go to bed tonight, think about wanting to write this post. Think of a subject and then picture yourself at tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, whatever time you wake up, getting up, big smile on your face, getting to your workstation, getting your pen out or your computer switched on, and then saying, right, I'm going to write this post, and then picture yourself at the keyboard typing and the words flowing out. And I guarantee you that you practice this a few times and you wake up in the morning, you will be able to write a really good post. Will it win the Pulitzer Peace Prize or the Pulitzer Prize for Literature? I doubt it, but you will write a better post than you would have done. And the more you practice this, the better they will get. So try those two experiments. Start using the power of your imagination and visualization, and then they will help you become successful. They can help you bring those dreams and goals into reality. Thanks for watching. Bye.